everyone, we are day 3 of our Dubai trip, and if I look tired it's because I got up at 2 a.m. in the morning to work. But that was actually fine since we got to meet a lot of people at the hostel who are also up that time for whatever reason. The goal of today is to look for camel burger and camel milk here in the Dubai Mall. Do you know where I can find a restaurant that sells camel?
Camel?
Yeah.
Camel what?
Just like any camel meat.
Meat?
Yeah. Found some camel milk chocolate, but this is actually dates with macadamia nuts covered in camel milk chocolate. But now we're gonna try and find the coffee shop that sells camel milk. Probably get a cup of coffee with camel milk, or just plain, because you know coffee will dilute the taste. So we just ask for a plain camel milk, and yeah, on Google Maps it says it's closed permanently, so let's hope not. Camel milk coffee shop has closed down permanently, and the restaurant, which is called Switch, that sells camel meat, has also closed down permanently. So we couldn't find anything we were looking for apart from the camel chocolate. Hello, hello, hello. We're outside at the Dubai fountain. Absolutely beautiful. The fountain is much bigger than I thought, but the Burj Khalifa, I mean, it's definitely as tall as I thought it'd be, but it's not as wide as I thought. I got something to show you, is that we got some tickets for Burj Khalifa, and I actually met a nice lady trying to give me a free ticket since I'm by myself. But I wanted to go to the special morning sunrise one where you get a complimentary tea and coffee and watch the sunrise. So if you want to do that, I'll highly recommend it. It's a bit cheaper than normal prices, and yeah, it's just most people go during sunset, it will be busy, so hopefully sunrise will not be busy at all. But it's only available on Friday to Sundays. So you got a Saturday ticket for Saturday morning 6 a.m. and if you buy it now, then you actually also get a complimentary ticket to the expo. But yeah, it's a lovely day as usual. Every day's been lovely in Dubai, unlike Singapore. Oh yes, very Instagrammable spot. You have a lot of people taking pictures. I was about to say thoughts, but that's a bit offensive. Lots of nice people taking pictures. The main reason why we're here is actually to scout out a good skating location. So we're gonna try and get a kickflip and iconic spots, and then nothing gets more iconic than the Dubai Mall with the Burj Khalifa in the background. Let's tell you a bit about the history and the culture of Dubai. So Dubai is actually split into 3 parts. You have Old Dubai, which is the old Emirati states that were exporting oil back in the 1950s. And in those days, those states were still under British control before they federated to form the United Arab Emirates. And then so those areas is where we went yesterday. And then you have New Dubai, which is where we are now, which is on the west side of the strip. And that's built all in the early 2000s using all that good old oil money and tourist money. Those areas are the most flashiest places. So where your marina is, your JBR, the beach, and of course, the Burj Khalifa in the background. And then the third part is the no-go zone. So those are where the labor camps are located. So Dubai is actually made out of mostly immigrants and expats. So 70% of people living here are immigrants. And then most of those immigrants are from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Philippines. And then those people are the people that built Dubai. So you hear stories about how they work in quite terrible conditions. It's kind of like a modern day indentured servitude. But for now, let's go into the timeout market. Unexpected market hunt today, so we finally found a mask that has a more traditional pattern. Looks nice, doesn't it? both the mosque and the surroundings. Very, very similar to the Madinah Jumeirah where we were next to Burj Al Arab.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Alright, so that's it guys. What an absolutely spectacular end to day 3 in Dubai. But stay tuned for more because we have a lot more places to go. This is Saturday morning, 5 AM. We're on our way to our Burj Khalifa sunrise visit, which I'm sure will be absolutely beautiful. But walking here in the early morning, I want to draw your attention to something. So in the ground, there are all these cards full of a woman that's dressed in too little clothes for Dubai and the Emirates in general. They're advertising massages. But of course, we all know. Yeah, look at that. Call this number for a massage. Look, there's another one. There's another. So that was the sunrise experience, and let me tell you, it was definitely worth it, worth getting up early, especially when you consider how full the place already was at 6 AM when I got here. So if you come here during normal times, you might not be able to see anything. And my shitty phone does not do the time-lapse justice, but you'll see the sunrise rising as a speck above the Middle Eastern Gulf haze. Even at floor 124, which is the cheapest observation deck, you are still towering above all the other skyscrapers. And if you see above me, there is still 40 more floors up. So overall there's 163 floors and we're on 124. So about 40 floors up, which is more than double the height of the Marina Bay Sands. So the elevator up here only took 60 seconds, which, let me tell you, didn't feel like 60 seconds at all. It went by so quickly. And was so smooth as well. And really, it's what you expect for a building that took 6 years to build. And that's quite amazing itself, since if you try to build anything like this in New Zealand or Australia, it'll probably take you 60 years. Wow. Yeah, don't just stay in the outside, guys. The observation deck is great since it's an open space, but even the inside is, you get some incredible views. back down to earth, back down from the tallest building in the world at 800 and something meters. And yeah, it is worthy of the name, I have to say. I like to think I don't normally get impressed by basic tourist attractions like that, but it is worthy of the name. And we definitely need the coffee because I've been running on like 5 or 6 hours of sleep for the entire week. So wow, yeah, I'm super tired.
Go, hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that